Well, Kotaku didn't go full meme with their headline here to say, and that's a good thing. They went with, and that's fine. And then I started to think about this with the new GTA 6 trailer, which is just a bunch of cutscenes like it's a glorified movie. And I'm like, what's going on here? Is this fine? Is it fine that there's nothing interesting about the gameplay, that they're not even going to be advertising with that? I don't think so. And I think this game's going to be a woke problem. I think it's going to be, my prediction already is that it's going to be, I'll stop right there and I'll make you wait till later in the video because I want you to hit the like and subscribe button. That's right. Let's do the YouTube thing, my friends. Really appreciate you being here. I'm also a writer myself, so I know quite a bit about story. I've written over 20 novels, over 13 graphic novels. I've got 9 more in development right now. I want you to sign up for my newsletter in the description below. That way I never lose touch with you because this is all a weird algorithm-based thing here, and my newsletter's not. I have a bunch of books in development. If you like my thoughts on storytelling, I think you'll enjoy it. I do science fiction, fantasy, and comic books. So if any of those appeal to you, I appreciate you being here. Get 3 free books right away just for signing up. And thank you guys for being here. That's in the description below. I also have a web store if you are interested in supporting our channel directly, which would be great too. So this is pretty interesting. Grand Theft Auto 6's second trailer sets up a Bonnie and Clyde story. Except for obviously they have the Bonnie is now a Latina girl so that you can have a little bit of diversity and inclusivity going on. And that was kind of what was going on with the initial trailers. It really highlighted her. It really highlighted that she was a strong female lead Buffy the Vampire Slayer generic sort of storyline. Where, of course, she's going to deal with racism and all this stuff, which could be a very problematic thing for the storyline of GTA 6, because, of course, they're going to be watering down a lot of its, quote, offensive components, because it's 2025, and they've been developing this over the last 5 years with a crew of DEI-infested people, and we know this. And so it might not be as bad as, a lot of the Ubisoft slop out there that you're going to be noticing way up front, but it's going to be in here. Mark my words on this. So Jason and Lucia have always known the deck is stacked against them. When an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, the middle of a criminal conspiracy, something across the state of Leonida, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out alive. Now, we don't know exactly what the storyline is going to be about. I mean, obviously, this new trailer has us all set up in like some weird strip club and things like that, showing some of the Grand Theft Auto, degeneracy that's always involved in things. And there's a distinct lack of gameplay because I don't think they're intending on developing the gameplay or changing it or making it anything else other than what has been in every other Grand Theft Auto so far. I actually made a post on this morning because it's pretty ridiculous and it's pretty easy. They didn't show any GTA 6 gameplay because it's just going to be drive, shoot, get 5-star, drive away, like every other GTA gameplay. There will be nothing new or interesting about the game, and it's just going to be a plot line based on, like I said, half of it is going to be a strong female lead who's going to, show she's better and stronger than the man, and it might get kind of weird in certain elements of it, and we'll see how far that they end up pushing this, but I know they're going to push it at least to some degree because, of course, this is all about subverting with these people who are in control of the culture at this point. So here's this on Kotaku, and if Kotaku is saying, hey, that's fine, this is good, it's just about vibes, man. It's just about vibes. What? I don't know about that. That's not what makes for a compelling, great game, as we know. So some folks on social media are criticizing the trailer for not showing gameplay, suggesting we can't know if GTA 6 is actually worth our interest until we see what it's like to play it. Well, it's going to be the same as every other. Like I said, it's just going to change this storyline to have your halfway female protagonist on this, and that's exactly the deal. It's not something innovative. It's not something new. It's not something really worth $100 as a game just because of some graphical upgrades, which, look at it, guys. If you go to GTA 5, if you've been playing this lately, which I have, the graphics were fine on it. Yes, there's some parts where you could tell it's some polygons here, and look, wow, the new graphics look a little crisper and have a little more detail to it. Okay, cool. Well, that's going to happen in 10 plus years' time. That's just like stating that water is wet. Graphics always get better. This is always going to be happening. There's nothing innovative or interesting about some cell shading that, with the help of some AI computers, that actually does a little better shading and a little more realistic shading than the last shading. This is just something that you see all the time. And again, these are just cutscenes, so it's like whatever. On this level, yes, it looks pretty. The colors look pretty. I 100% agree with that. There's nothing wrong with it, but it isn't something to just like celebrate like it's some sort of grand thing that these people did either. It is just something that just exists. And so Grand Theft Auto is going to be not much else other than what every Grand Theft Auto has been before, with, like I said, a halfway sort of wokish DEI insert to it and some toned down stuff, because of course everything else was racist before, right? And so we can't have that. And so I think back to my favorite moments of Grand Theft Auto series. I find most of them are just about being in the worlds the game offers. My vivid memories of GTA 3 isn't any wild crime caper during the game or anything like that. It's driving some big American clunker of a car through the rain while Fade Away played on the radio. Well, this is all stuff you can get from GTA 3. And this is all stuff you can get from GTA 5 or Vice City or whatever. Like, nothing changes. I mean, they're just talking about the songs that are on the radio. I mean, gosh, yes, there's going to be a bunch of songs on the radio in this one, too. It's not going to change. It's not going to be interesting. And that's why I'm like, well, gosh, are we really at this point like we're just kind of remaking every game in the industry and then adding some graphical changes and just some minor changes to things? And yes, that's what the industry's becoming at this juncture. They've kind of run out of ideas at these AAA studios, and that's really where things are at. And, I mean, this is just kind of sad that this is going to be the biggest, hugest game when there's nothing new really coming out of it at all. And that's the whole deal. If you looked at what Ubisoft's even saying about Assassin's Creed and what they're doing at this point, they're migrating things because they know that when they actually took a risk trying to change things it was a bad risk for Assassin's Creed Shadows, that it didn't work out very well. And so what are they moving towards? They've said in investor calls they're just moving towards remasters of the old games, right? And so they know that what they did was create something good. It was lightning in a bottle. They can't create something new that's going to be anywhere near that level. They don't have anybody at the company who can make mechanics or anything like that that are interesting at this juncture. They can upgrade the graphics, sure. And so that's what they're going to do. They're going to upgrade the graphics of some of the old games now, and then they're going to just put a new little port and face on it, and that's exactly what we're going to get from every AAA company going forward. I actually think a lot of what we've seen in recent years has spiraled it and left it at this level. I mean, it's honestly their fault. The original people who made these games are no longer at these companies. They replaced everybody with DEI hires. Those DEI hires tried to insert their wild politics into it. It failed. They're all scrambling. They're like, oh my gosh, we better not destroy our brand. And then they make something that is just like very like generic, boring stuff on top of it. And that's what corporations do every time. This is like the Disney corporation model. And it's the slow death of creativity, which is fine. I mean, it just means that new people are going to come in and new people are going to make cooler and more innovative things than these people, because the new people are where the excitement's at. And they're the ones who are hungry for it. These corporations, which are flush with money, or at least are not hungry for it, and so they're just going to just do what's safe for the brand. It's better than DEI, sure, and there's still going to be a little bit of DEI in all of this stuff. We've seen now that there's a tolerance level that a lot of gamers will just accept, because they're just like, oh, well, I don't want to fight. I just want to have fun, and I want to be nostalgic for the old stuff. And they know that, and so they'll insert a little of it, just enough, just to like be bothersome, but not enough for you to cook, right? It's the slow frog boiling in the pot sort of situation that we have right here. But like I said, this is every major corporation. It's not innovative. It's not interesting. This is where the whole industry's at on a AAA level. They're spending $2 billion to make this game, and it's not going to be anything different gameplay-wise than what GTA 5 is or a GTA 4 or anything, right? And so this is exactly what we're going to have. Drive, shoot, get 5-star, drive away. That's all going to be it. I mentioned Disney and their slow corporate descent. Look at what they did with Star Wars. You had a Lucasfilm sort of thing, which was Star Wars, which was innovative. Even the prequels, which I think were failures of movies when they tried, they did innovate a lot with new sound technology, new CGI technology, and the like. And that was what that was about. When Disney bought it, they immediately got DEI hires, tried to wreck everything with DEI, and then what happened after that? Well, then they tried to play it safe with The Mandalorian a little bit, and The Mandalorian, even though it's not that interesting and not that good, it's got the same setting, it's got Star Wars to it, and it's got Luke Skywalker back. It was okay, and it's like, and a lot of people just accepted it because, honestly, it's better than the trilogy that they did, right? And that's exactly what we're seeing now with the AAA industry. I'm not excited about this whatsoever, and you throw a $100 price tag on it, we are looking at something that is just going to be a completely overhyped game for absolutely no reason. It's just brand nostalgia. That's all we got right now. And yeah, I'm just going to wait until it's on a Steam sale or something like that, because there's really no reason to be on top of this. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Please hit the like and subscribe button. If you like my thoughts, guys, please sign up for my newsletter. We are creating great news stories every single day, and you can get on here for free and get 3 new books from me. Really appreciate you for being here. We'll be back soon.